Good morning, evening, or afternoon to all you depressed Raiders or any NFL fans. Today we are going to be talking about the worst team in the league, the Las Vegas Raiders. Personally, I don't think they're the worst team in the league, but Madden has them as a 78 overall, with an 80 offense, and a 76 defense. Today, we're going to be going until the Raiders win a Super Bowl, with having every win that they get to steal the best player on the other team. We'll start out with this offense, right? I mean, this offense has a lot of potential. Two hidden dev rookie offensive linemen is great. Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer is great. Geno Smith is horrible. He's late 30s and he's horrible. Ashton Jeanty, a great addition. We have Dante Thornton and Zach Beck, both looking good. Tucker and Lockett are a good duo. Lockett's really old, and Tucker's just not very good. The defense is this defense is actually awful. This defense is awful. Our linebackers suck except for Max Crosby. Our D-line should never get any pressure ever in any universe. We don't have a lead cornerback. Eric Stokes is on some teams a cornerback 3, and our safeties don't have anything except for Jeremy Chin. Great special teams though, as Daniel Carlson is great and AJ Cole is also great. My prediction for this is that it's going to be 2.5, or it's going to be 2 seasons. But let's just hop straight into it. I don't know how I'm going to pace this because I don't want this video to be an hour long, but we're just going to see as we first take on the New England Patriots. Let's see if we can get a win week 1. The answer is, oh my goodness, we actually just beat the Patriots. We are going to the Super Bowl. Well, I didn't expect it to happen so soon, but I think we have to take Christian Gonzalez. I mean, a 23-year-old 96 overall. This is the easy choice. And just like that, our defense already looks so much better. And honestly, Christian Gonzalez looks kind of clean in the black and silver. This guy is going to be on our team for as long as we can possibly have him, and he is going to be elite. Already a great start. So let's see if we can beat the Chargers in prime time. And sadly, we cannot, and hopefully this doesn't start a losing streak. And we take down the Washington Commanders in Washington. I feel like we definitely have a chance here, and sadly we cannot. The Bears are 0-3. They're better than us in everything. We also have a DB breakout. That's great. But let's try and beat the Chicago Bears, who have yet to actually win a game. Well, we certainly changed that. We are now 1-3. All right, so let's take down the Indianapolis Colts and try and get a good head start into this. Honestly, 5 wins in year 1 would be great. That's not going to happen against the Colts, but the Titans are 0-5. There's not really much that we can still actually. We need D-tackle, and they have Jeffrey Simmons. So this is an absolutely gigantic game, because if we can get Jeffrey Simmons, then we're just poor. 1-5. We're playing the Chiefs, who are 5-1. Let's just go to the bye week. Yeah, so at the bye, we're 1-6. Not great. We're 13th in the AFC. Sadly, one of the teams above us, or one of the teams below us, we gave them their only win. But you have to remember, this isn't just for this year. So if we do suck, at least we get a really high draft pick. And now we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are 2-5, and there's a couple people, especially at the linebacker position, that we could pick up here. I'm gonna allow myself to play 1 drive from every 5 games, so I'm already kind of behind on that. So I'm gonna play the first drive of offense and defense against the Jaguars real quick. So we're gonna start out on defense here against the Jaguars, and we're just going to try and get something going. If we can set them up with a touchdown and a stop to start it off, I think we'll be fine. We're only doing coach tendency as well, just because, listen, we're not doing this to actually help them. I suck at this game. We are doing this to just see how they play and see how they grow as they get better. They're going to start off with a run up the middle, and we have that clamped. Coach is not going to, he's not going to defend the run here. So we better hope that it's a pass. It's going to be a sneak. And T-Law has it. I don't know where Christian Gonzalez is, because I don't. Oh, there he is. He's knocked up with Travis Hunter, who he just absolutely burned. That's not fun. It is going to be a run with Etienne, and he's got a lot of room breaking tackles. This defense is pitiful. No, I just got bumped by my own teammate. I legitimately just got bumped by my own teammate. That is so annoying. All right, let's start this thing out right. And all those linebackers in the middle, I'm looking to steal one of them. Let's see if Trey Tucker can beat his man here. He cannot, but that's Bowers in the middle. He hangs on. All right, 3rd and 6. So you can get easy. That's Bowers. Oh, it's Beck actually, and Jack Beck gets a good gain. There we go. Mayer, a big gain to get this. See if we can get him on the scissor here. Yup, Genty comes down with it. Let's see if we can get some going here in the open middle field. Tyler Lockett. All right, we want Lockett here. Let's see if he can get it. Might as well. Intercepted. Uh-oh. Yeah. I told you I sucked. Honestly, luckily, I'm just gonna delete whatever happens here. Well, I didn't start it out too well, but luckily, we're not gonna hopefully go that same way. We do. Week 10, we have prime time against the Broncos, who are 7-2. We low-key suck. Who's our injury? Oh, God, it's our... Oh, my God. Oh, no. Let's just see if we can take down the Broncos. We can't. Oh, my goodness, we suck. Raiders, Cowboys. Cowboys aren't that good. They're 5-4. Maybe we can get a cheap little win here. We put up 3 points on the Dallas defense. That's how bad we are. Okay, wait, the Browns. I don't know if Shadour's starting, but he just played this game in real life. This is where we are in real life for me right now, even though it might be a little bit out. What are we looking at here? Oh my God. Oh my God, we're losing. Oh, how is Christian Gonzalez the one who's not getting injured? He can't stay healthy in real life, but everybody else can get hurt. Oh my goodness, we beat the Browns 31-28. Oh my goodness, we get Myles Garrett. We just won an absolutely absurd game because we have a 99 overall. And ladies and gentlemen, we now have the best edge rushing duo of all time. 99 overall, Myles Garrett, and a guy who might break the all-time single season sack record. The Raiders defense is slowly becoming actually a good force. It is an 80 overall. We're up to an 81 overall. We play the Chargers once again. Let's take them down. Okay, well, we were the ones who were taken down, but it was only by 3 points. And I just realized that we now have to play the Broncos, Eagles, and Texans. Oh boy, we are cooked. Oh my goodness, I was intending on doing a bit, but we just not only beat the Philadelphia Eagles, we just destroyed them 31-10. We now get to finally improve our offensive line. And it definitely helps because Colt Miller's hurt. So is Powers Johnson. Genty is now hurt. Oh, and Zamir White. We literally don't have an offense. Between Lane Johnson and Saquon Barkley, we have to go Lane Johnson. This is going to be the first offensive steal that we get, and it's also going to help us at maybe our weakest position outside of quarterback. We also could take Jalen Hurts. I do want... Oh, Lane Johnson's about to retire, actually. Jalen Hurts is 27. We could go Jalen Carter, actually, because we're not going to win now, and Lane Johnson is either going to retire this year or next year, and I don't know if we're winning inside that timeline. On the other hand, Jalen Carter is probably going to become a 99 overall. So I'm going to go and once again steal defense because our offense, it just scored 31 on the Eagles defense. Our defense is starting to not look that bad. We have 2 99s, a 98, and a 91. We are really building something here. Our offense still sucks. Don't get me wrong, especially because actually Beck is looking good and Thornton is progressing. Hold up, dude. We could be good. We need O-line. There's no way that we beat the Texans. I mean, they are 4-10, but we don't have Genty, who pretty much is our offense. We're on a 2-game win streak, ladies and gentlemen. We are on a 2-game win streak. We beat the Texans, and oh, God, we're not taking offense, are we? We're taking Will Anderson, I think. Oh, my God. Brock Bowers is now on the injury reserve. Look at this. 92, 95, 88, 91. Oh, my God. Jalen Carter has a broken thumb. He played one game and he broke his thumb. The Raiders are actually cursed. Everybody's either hurt, going to jail, or losing their minds. Will Anderson is actually their highest overall. I want Derek Stingley low-key because we already don't need Will Anderson, but I think I might move somebody to defensive tackle, and then we'll do it like that. We could also take Collins, 26 years old, 89 overall. But I don't think I can pass up Will Anderson. He's going to be a 99 at some point, I think. All right, so we're getting a new D tackle. I think I want it to be Myles Garrett. I feel like he's so big. Like, he is a power rusher, which is kind of what, like, the ideal. He's 6'4", 272. Also, I think I'd rather have 3 moderately high overall guys instead of, like, 2 really good guys and 1 guy who sucks. Because this shouldn't tank him that bad. Oh, in fact, it doesn't tank him. He's still a 99. Listen, we haven't stolen a single person on offense, but this defense is so good. Our defense is now an 88. Jeremy Chin is up to an 85. He's progressing incredibly. This team has some potential now. I feel like next year could be the year, to be honest. No way we lose to the Giants right now, right? We're on a 2-game win streak. We can take them down, and we can. Oh my gosh, we got Dexter Lawrence. I am so sorry to my offense, but we are fighting so many good defensive teams. Should have taken Jalen Hurts. I mean, there's no way we don't take Dexter Lawrence, right? Listen, I'd love to take Andrew Thomas, but he's an 89 overall. How is Wan'Dale an 89? That doesn't make sense at all. That's dumb. But dude, we have a 99 overall on the table. I'm taking him. This defense is actually unbelievable. Dude, this is so good. We need to steal offense. I just need to play an offensive heavy team because now we have 3 X Factor D tackles and 2, well, I think our entire pass rush is all at this point 90s. Honestly, the injury bug is what's really killing us. We're playing the Chiefs now, and I actually hop in for a drive here, and I can't wait. And we're going to start out on defense. That is actually a godsend because our defense is going to make up for our horrible offense. Also, I do think that the Raiders are a cheat code because they have Bowers and Genty and Max Crosby. Pete, please give me a couple blitzes. Oh my God, look at that line. 4 X Factors. I mean, we're playing a really good offensive line, so you can't expect them to get that much pressure. But like still, dude, it's going to be a fun game. It does kind of suck that we get to see the debut of all these players against Patrick Mahomes. Like, oh, that's a run. Max Crosby, the homer. On 3rd and 9, coach wants to blitz. You will not regret this, coach. I guarantee you, Max Crosby is already lit up. That's all it took. Come on, boys. Okay, we don't have any pass rush at all. 4th and inches, though. And they're going to punt this ball away. Thank you, bro. If they went for it, to be honest, they probably couldn't even cheek sneak it in because our defensive line is so good. You suck as a punter and as a human. If our offense can get right, then we're fine. Is Genty hurt? Genty's not hurt now. Hold up. Is Colton there? I don't think he is. Genty up the middle. Okay, that's 5. Is Bowers still hurt? That's not good. We're going to zip this one. Come on, Trey Tucker. We get Lockett in the seam. I feel like we had him. I didn't take him. Mayer, come on now. It's interesting. We're very pass heavy right now. We've ran it with Genty once, I think. Like, that's kind of strange. That's not who I meant to throw it to. That's exactly who I meant to. What? Oh, but we have the best formation in the National Football League. I can actually change the run direction with that. That's sick. Ashton Genty out to the races. Ashton Genty with the big gain. There we go. This is what you like to see out of an NFL offense. You don't like to see that. Geno Smith fumbles, and we recover. All right, 3rd and 20. We've seen worse days, right? Like Michael Mayer on the streak. No, and that's Chris Jones, the Chiefs superstar defensive tackle. And it looks like their defensive line might even be better than ours. We wouldn't happen to end the season with the Chiefs dub. Well, not a Chiefs dub, with the Raiders W beating the Chiefs. A dub over the Chiefs. We would not, but only by 3. And listen, we might have been 5-12 and 27th in the NFL, but next year we are going to be so incredibly nasty because actually, let's go into it. So we won week 1, and then we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 game losing streak. And then we had a 3-game win streak. Like, we're not that bad. And especially now that we're probably not going to have Geno Smith and we're going to draft a new guy, I like us. I mean, our offense absolutely sucked, but I'm predicting a top-tier defense. To be honest, 20th. Wow. Wow, that's really weird. Geno Smith didn't play a lot of games. Neither did Kenny Pickett. It was like really just an absolute fest for just who can be worse. Holy. Aiden O'Connell, 535, 3 for 3, 52%. Kenny Pickett was better, 2 for 1, 80%. Geno Smith had 54% completion and was sacked 32 times. That's not good. 20-12 is awful. 23-2, our passing game is awful. Genty had almost 1,000 yards, and that's also with 2 games missed. So if he played those games, he probably would have gotten 6 touchdowns. Houston Battery Mostert filled in for pretty nicely. Trey Tucker led our team in receiving yards with 802 and 9 touchdowns, 735 and 8 for Lockett, 7-2 and 2 for Zach Beck. Oh, Charles Grant, 16 sacks allowed, 9 from Dylan Parham, 7 from Meredith. We need to address the offense line. But look at this. Oh my God, I don't know if I've ever seen this many tackles. 143 Jamal Adams, 138 Landon Roberts, 123 Jeremy Chin, 102 Eric Stokes. I don't know if I've ever seen this many tackles. 20, oh my God, 20 TFLs Myles Garrett, 16 Max Crosby, 14 Dexter Lawrence, 13 Jamal Adams, 13 Will Anderson. People cannot pass on us. 16 sacks Dexter Lawrence. No, most of these are from the Giants, but still, a few were probably from us. 14 Crosby, 13.5 Tyree Wilson, 10 Will Anderson, 6 picks out of Gonzalez, 4 out of Jeremy Chin, 2 from Adams and Roberts and Stokes. That's awesome. 9 deflections Stokes, 6 Landon Roberts, 5 Jeremy Chin, 5 Adams, 5 pull him out, 5 Jamin. Oh, it's weird. We're not seeing a lot of Christian Gonzalez. It's strange. 2 forced fumbles Eric Stokes, 2 Myles Garrett, 1 from Chin and Crosby. Did a block kick out of Myles Garrett and Will Anderson. These 2 are actual demons. No safeties and a touchdown out of Christian Gonzalez. There it is. Carlson had 2 field goals blocked, but outside that, she's like 86% and 57 long. AJ Kolb is all right, 29, almost hit the 3K mark. So let's see how we can expand on this and possibly improve our offense in the free agency pool. We just want offense. That's all that we want. Obviously, I'm not allowed to impact anything over the offseason, so it's all up to the Raiders coaching staff. I also don't know how Cap works with this challenge. I probably should have turned Cap off now that I think about it. The Packers lose to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl 44-38. Pat Mahomes with the Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP is Pat Mahomes. Okay, you know, crazy stuff, I guess. Mike Vrabel is coach of the year, even without Christian Gonzalez. Offensive player of the year is Jonathan Taylor. Defensive player of the year is Jared Verse. Did we have any retirements this year? Raheem Mostert, Tyler Lockett, and Geno Smith. All of these are like not that bad. Geno Smith is honestly a good thing because it means that we need a new quarterback. Lockett was nice with it though. So let's sim to the draft and see how our team is looking after free agency. All right, so how are we looking on offense? We have Anthony Richardson. Please do not tell me that we are starting this guy for the year. Outside of that, we didn't get much here. I mean, we got a new center, but I mean, not really anything outside of the center and quarterback. Look at this defense, dude. Okay, first off, I want to say, Jeremy Chin, he looks great. Crosby, Anderson, Carter, Garrett, and Lawrence. This D-line is literally unstoppable, and Gonzalez and Stokes and Porter is a nice trio. We need linebackers here, but we really just need to attack quarterback, receivers. So let's simulate the draft and see how we look going into next year. So draft recap, the moment of truth, with the 6th overall pick, we got a 76 overall defensive tackle. Tell me why we got it. That's literally the one position we don't need. We already have 395 overall D tackles. That's the one position that we never need. We got a Mike linebacker, which is good. Jake Washington, he looks nice. We also got a free safety, Logan Osborne, who looks pretty good. But let's see how we're looking going into year 2. I feel like we can probably win the Super Bowl this year. So going into week 1 against the Texans, who we just beat last year, let's see how the offense is looking. I mean, let's see how the team looks. Offense is honestly not that good. Dude, our offense is an 83 and our defense is a 91. Bowers looks good. We need a receiving threat so bad. And we are starting with Anthony Richardson. Myles Garrett got hurt in the preseason, so that's not good. I think no way that like Jalen Carter could play will linebacker, right? Am I stupid for wanting to try it? You think this guy could play? No, he cannot. Oh my goodness. He is 300 pounds at 6'1". Never mind. What about Will Anderson? I mean, his name is Will, and we need a Will. Okay, so that's how we're looking after adjusting things. We have Washington starting here. We have Will Anderson at will linebacker, Max Crosby at edge rusher. I moved Jalen Carter to edge rusher, and then that way we are able to start our rookie. And then when Myles Garrett comes back, I will move him out to edge rusher, and I'll put Jalen Carter back at D tackle. And then everybody would be in their true position except for Will Anderson, who has a revenge game here against Houston. So let's go ahead and play ourselves a drive here and see what we can do. I feel like we have a fair shot here as long as Anthony Richardson isn't like awful. Do not even try to run this ball. Thank you. Stroud already getting sacked. That's Jalen Carter out at edge rusher. What we like to see. We're going to see some man coverage of Christian Gonzalez on Nico Collins. That's going to be nasty to watch. Stroud looks, and he is hit before the ball comes out. Maybe Jalen Carter is going to stay at edge rush. I feel like that's just like not smart to do because we already have a true edge rusher playing out of position. Stroud is sacked once again. Max Crosby, this defense is unbeatable. This year, we just have to stay off the injury bug because that's what really killed us last year. All of our great players got hurt. Dante Thornton stayed healthy, though. I wonder if we're going to get some more wheels going now that we have Anthony Richardson. We're actually going to scramble right here. Anthony Richardson for 8. Genty Richardson read option is going to feed families. Like, it's going to be so good. Probably shouldn't have run it this way, but Genty's going to get the first. First and 10. Get out to Bowers, and he's going to break a tackle for 6. All right, 3rd and 11. This is a gigantic play. We're going Y sail here. I mean, we have Brock Bowers for a reason, don't we? Oh my God, he caught it. Did Brock Bowers just make a one-handed catch so we can get here? Richardson under pressure, and he goes down. 3rd and 16. Our offensive line issues are very blaring right now. Oh God, Richardson pressured, get the ball out, get that ball out. He did not get that ball out. Okay. 51-yarder. That is not Daniel Carlson, is it? Can he at least hit this though? Oh no, it's going to be just short. So let's see if we can take down the Texans and go to 1-0. We can. And oh my God, why? our injury report is already stacking up. Myles Garrett and Colton Miller. Oh, I want him so bad. I want Derek Stingley, but I'll be strong and I will take Nico Collins. It's for the good of the team. So I will finally stop neglecting my offense and I will get Nico Collins, and we look better now. Listen, Arizona is 1-0, but I mean, we have a bunch of overall advantages on them. I think that we can win. Maybe take Marvin Harrison. We don't really need Trey McBride. I don't know who we take here, and we are going to take somebody. Maybe offensive line, maybe defensive line, maybe anything that's, oh my God, that's the rookie hurt. What is with this? We have 2 linebackers, 3 linebackers, 2 offensive linemen, and defensive linemen. This is so annoying. Actually, I'm gonna take Paris Johnson Jr. I mean, we need offensive line. I would love to take McBride, but that is just about the last position that we need on the offense. So I'm gonna go Paris Johnson. So our offensive line finally gets the boost that it needs with Paris Johnson Jr. And we have an interesting opportunity here. Now, Anthony Richardson is subpar, and by that I mean the 37th ranked quarterback in the game. You know who's really up there in the top 5? Joe Burrow. You know what team he plays for? The Cincinnati Bengals. So if we win this game, then we will have Joe Burrow. And their offense is an 84 overall, which I don't know why. I mean, he's there. Also, Jamar Chase, but Joe Burrow would be the choice. This is one of our biggest games yet, so let's see if we can take down the Bengals, move to 3-0. We can, and that means that we have Joe Burrow. This is tough though, because Joe Burrow is 29 and a 94 overall versus a 26-99 overall, but I mean, Joe Burrow is just too much to pass up on. He is the 4th best QB in the game. We're not getting better. That also pretty much eliminates the Bengals from playoff contention, because now they're stuck with Joe. Actually, Joe Flacco is good as a backup, although he probably retired over the offseason. This offense actually looks so nice now. 89 offense, 89 defense. I don't know how these two are the same overall. I mean, maybe it's just because of the Mike linebacker, which has, oh my gosh, it bleeds down so much. And next up, we play the Broncos, and we could add a 99 overall corner. Actually, they have Quinn Miners. I want Quinn Miners here. And they don't have Pat Surtain. That is gigantic for us, even though we are really hurting. A divisional game with 2 of the division leaders. Let's see if we can take them down. No, they will hand us the first loss of the season. So no Quinn Miners. And listen, I would love to take Josh Allen, but they are 4-0. They are nasty this year. I don't know really who I'd take here. Maybe a Deion Dawkins, but I don't necessarily think that we're gonna win. I don't like to be a pessimist, but I mean, we're still, oh wait, Myles Garrett's back, so I could fix that, but we still don't have Colton Miller or Lindenberg or McFadden, or like, we have my top three of my best linebackers out. All right, I just fixed our defense, and let's see if we can take down the Bills, because this would be ginormous for us, and I mean ginormous. We do not. We fall to 3-2. Once 3-0, we are now 3-2, playing the 4-1 Chargers. I guess we did just lose our division. We are now 4th in our division. We were once 1st in our division. That is not good. Oh God, Ashton Genty's hurt now. I mean, I feel like at this point I need to start putting in a backup running back, because Mostert's gone and Genty's hurt. All right, let's see if we can go into the bye week not on a 3-game lose streak. If we lose this season is looking very questionable. We were once 3-0. We dropped 3 straight, and we're now 3-3. And we now have to play the Denver Broncos. This is not good. Colton Miller is healthy. The only person out is Ashton Genty, which is really big. The Broncos have Pat Surtain back, so I guess that kind of is just a wash overall. And let's see if we can take down the 5-2 Denver Broncos and put ourselves above 500 once again. We do not. We've dropped 4 straight games. And now we play the 3-4 Rams. Listen, I'd love to pick up Puka Nacua here. At this point, I might have to grab backup running back. No, Ashton Genty is healthy. Jackson Powers Johnson is now the one who is hurt. But I believe that this team can beat the Rams. There's no reason why we can't. Oh, we won a weekly award. Gonzo had oh my goodness, 2 fumble recoveries, a forced fumble, an interception, and 5 tackles. How did we lose? Or actually, this is where we hop in for a quick drive. So let's see how our team is playing. I just want to say, Anthony Richardson was 3-0, and Joe Burrow is now 0-4. That's not good. All right, we absolutely need to win this game, and we could bring in Puka Nacua, who we would bring in. This D-line did not stop that. 2nd and 2. Kyron gets it again, and he's still going to get big yards. 1st and 10. Handoff to Williams, and oh my, their blocking is absolutely incredible. Gonzalez take an angle. He just got thrown away like a little boy, and it's actually a pass. Uh-oh, that's not good. Matthew Stafford Who is this Matthew Stafford? This is another year in the future, so he's like 37 now, and he just hopped over again. 2nd and 4. Yep, here comes the run, and we are stuffing it. Micah McFadden. I don't think that they have Davante Adams. No, they still do. Davante Adams is genuinely terrifying to watch, dude. He's literally just like... That is why he's no longer terrifying to watch. Thank you so much. I just wanted to hold my breath for that. And that's a stop. What a punch out. I wish I saw who that was. It was probably Eric Stokes. I think he's probably the guy who would have done that. All right, 4th and 6. Field goal is up. And, all right, 2nd and 8. Let's try and hit that right there. There we go, Trey Tucker. And that is our first good ball we've ever seen. Go for a little Y sail action. Come on, Brock. Right off the hands. All right, these never work. But we're going to go for it. Up, up. Overthrow. All right, so we're gonna go see if we actually win this game now. I don't know how I perform worse with Joe Burrow than Anthony Richardson. That's a little scary. But do we beat the Los Angeles Rams? This would be so gigantic. We destroy them and get back up to 500. And Puka's a 99. Thank you very much. How are you a 99 superstar? So this offense is actually starting to look so good. We just need a little offensive line. I wanted to get a really dominant receiver like Nacua, and now all that's left is just to fix up this O-line. On defense, I mean, Washington is back. It looks good, dude. We are a 91 overall team. Now we play the New Orleans Saints, and if I'm not wrong, oh, I guess I am. I thought they would have a really good offensive lineman, but apparently not. I thought at least one of their guys would produce well. Somehow we're also still out of the playoffs right now, which is kind of crazy. We need to beat the Saints. I'm not too worried about it because they are 1-7, but I just don't know who I want to steal. If we do, we do. So who are we stealing? Okay, no, they do have him. It's Eric McCoy. I thought he did. This offense looks great. I don't know why you're not starting here. And now we also have a good amount of depth on our O-line. This is just a really nice place to be. Really, I mean, the only thing that we could improve, we can get like maybe one more receiver. We can get a left guard. Other than that, defense, we could get ourselves a corner or a safety. Next up is the 5-4 Miami Dolphins. This has playoff implications now. If we start cooking up and we win this, this is playoff implication. Listen, I said we could take a safety, and Minka is sitting right there. So let's go. Let's see. Can we beat the Dolphins? This would be gigantic. We fall to 5-5. Now we play the 5-5 Seahawks, and we need to do this. The division is slipping away from us. No hurt players if we lose this, especially because they have Amenwari, K9, and Nick and Cross playing, or all hurt. We need to win this. This is a non-negotiable. If we lose this, the season's over. I think we could just say it. The season's over if we lose this, but we don't. Do I take Jackson Smith-Njigba? I really don't need him. That's kind of greedy. I think we should take Devin Witherspoon here. Add a second elite corner. How is Genty hurt again? This is ridiculous. I'm getting a running back at some point. Look at this defense. We look good. I didn't love Abraham there. Is Darian Porter hurt? Oh, he is. That's not good. I think we're fine on defense. We could get a free safety. That's it, though. Offense, I think we need a running back, to be honest. I think we need a running back. Genty just can't play. Also, I guess we need to officially move Jackson Powers-Johnson to right guard. He is. Why is he not playing? Because if I automatically adjust the depth chart, then what is going on? Thursday night prime time, we go above the Chiefs in the playoff rankings. Let's see if we can beat them. I think we need to. I don't know if we're going to, but this is a gigantic game for us. We could also steal so many players here. Maybe, I don't even know, but we do win. So let's see who we take. I don't know who to take. I mean, it's so offense heavy. We don't really need a corner. Honestly, I'm debating taking a Trent McDuffie and moving him to safety. Otherwise, I'd probably take Creed Humphrey and move him to like a guard, or Trey Smith is already a guard and he's 1 year younger, 2 overalls lower. All right, I'm gonna search for an actual safety, and then we're gonna pick up Creed Humphrey. Okay, this is so bugged because I just moved Humphrey to right guard and Powers-Johnson to left guard. And now, okay. Well, if I just move Jackson Powers-Johnson to right guard, then it means that Creed Humphrey stays at right guard. It's so weird, but this is just what we have. How long is Genty hurt for? He is hurt for 3 weeks. Okay, we have no run game for 3 weeks. Oh, but if the Jets have Breece Hall still. Oh, but they also have a safety, which we really need. First step is beating them, which I really hope we do because they suck this year. But we need to I'm going to go Breece Hall because our offense is what needs to work. Our division is so stacked. It's so annoying There's no division where it would be the 1 seed, but there's a division where it'd be tied for the 1 seed, and we're stuck in the 3. Yeah, these two are the same overall, and while the safety is a lot younger, dude, this guy is actually a generational talent, but we need Breece Hall so bad. The thing is, this guy is probably gonna be up to a 95 by the end of the year. Maybe it was the wrong choice, but we need to move to strong safety. Yeah, this looks really good. Dude, this defense is so good. We could use a Mike, and that's really all that we need. But we need a running back, most importantly. And I should have scouted, because if they have a free safety but not a running back, then I'd be mad. They do have a Mike, though. All right, the 5 and 8 Niners, I really hope that we can beat them, because we need to win out to win our division, I think. And we do. 9 and 5. The Chargers also won. We are not in the playoffs right now. Actually, no, we're the 6th seed. We're in the playoffs. Oh, McCaffrey is hurt, so we can't take him. Yeah, I think we have to take Fred Warner here. I'm not going to say I have to, but like, oh, they have Tajay Spears, though. Spears is nice, but I mean, the truth with him, he's not a 96. Oh my goodness. Shields played 1 game with our team and got hurt. Isn't Genty hurt for just 1 more week, though? I mean, he's probably going to get hurt again. You have to move Marcus Williams to strong safety now. So that's all fixed up. Dude, this team is so special. I kind of want to move Eric Stokes as corner 4 to free safety, and then move Osborne down to corner. All right, yeah, this is about what I want to be right now. This is a good darn lineup. Now we play the 4 and 10 Patriots. We're really banged up, and they have nobody hurt. But this pass game is so electric. We have to win out here, and we have to beat the Chargers. So it all starts with taking down the New England Patriots here. This is the easiest of our endeavors, and we won by 1 point. We're 10 and 5. And now we're fighting for the first place in our team, on our division. We already stole Christian Gonzalez, so let's see who we can steal this time. Travion Henderson is looking me dead in the eyes right now. We have to take him. Even though Genty's healthy, I'm not trusting him. I won't believe it if we don't win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, we are a 96 overall. We have to beat the 10 and 5 Chargers right now. That is a non-negotiable. Colton Miller's killing us with his injuries. I might have to take Rashawn Slater if he's playing. I think it's interesting how at this point we're just taking depth players, and it's really great. We win. Oh my, I hold my breath. We are currently in the playoffs. All right, so who do we even take at this point? I want Rashawn Slater. I mean, these are 2 of the positions that we needed the most. Because of Colton Miller's injury history, I'm going to take Rashawn Slater. With Colton Miller, we have an O-line of all 88 pluses. And now we play the 8 and 8 Kansas City Chiefs. This decides where we seed in the playoffs. And if we win and the Broncos lose, we can take the first seed in the division. So we're going to look at this game and just pray that we can win and make the playoffs for the first time in this video. And yes, this challenge does still apply into the playoffs. We will, and we are the first seed in our division, I think. Yeah, it's broken, but we are. We are the 3 seed, and we play a division rival Broncos, but we got a Chief. Pat Surtain and Cortland Sutton and Riley Moss are all hurt, while Colton Miller is hurt, and hopefully if we make it to the Super Bowl, we're going to need him. So I'm going to go ahead and take Trey Smith. I'm taking 2 Chief O-linemen. Look at this offensive line. Holy, once Colton Miller comes back, he will turn into depth, but he's not going to come back to the Super Bowl. We are a 96 overall. Let's beat the Broncos. Please, I beg. I don't want to do another season of this. I really don't. We will win 22-17, and we play another division rival, the Los Angeles Chargers. Colton Miller and Trey Tucker are hurt. With Pat Surtain being hurt, this choice is so difficult. I do want a depth piece with receiver or corner, so I could take Hufanga and move him to corner, or I could take Mims. I'm going to take Mims since Trey Tucker's hurt. We have a full receiver trio now. Nico Collins is wide receiver 3 behind Marvin Mims. Genty and Henderson are playing. O-line is almost fully healthy. All we need now to really complete this lineup is we need maybe a backup strong safety or another corner. If we get the choice, I'm taking another corner. But then again, Derwin is hurt. Oh my goodness, Derwin's hurt. We have a big chance to win this game. We got 1 win over them this season. and we will take them down 22-17. But Derwin is hurt no longer. But Brock Bowers is hurt for the AFC Championship. No. Look at this duo, guys. Holy. We're one corner away from being an actual unstoppable force. What if I move Collins to tight end? No, because he can't block. I don't want to mess with that. So can we take down the Miami Dolphins? They have a lot of hurt players. Did we? Oh, God. I don't know. We did. We are going to play the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl, the 2 seed in the NFC. They do not have a corner, but they have Minka, and I could move him to corner. The leading corner is Rasul Douglas. Really? How did they? Who's their quarterback? It is Tua. How did this team make it this far, guys? All right, we're gonna go pick up Minka, and we're gonna move somebody to corner. I'm literally just gonna move whoever has the best man coverage. Dexter Lawrence is hurt, but Brock Bowers isn't. It sucks that Dex isn't gonna play, but I mean, come on. I think we move Shields, to be honest. Oh, I'm just gonna check man. Nice to know Creed Humphrey has 7-man coverage. Bradley Shields has the best man coverage out of all these guys, which is good because he can easily, well, he has an X Factor, though. I don't want to move an X Factor, do I? Yeah, Derwin is 1 underneath. I'm going to move Derwin because he's a superstar, because I like having my X Factor starting. Here is your lineup going into this game. Burrow, Genty, Henderson, Nakua, Mims, Collins, Slater. Oh, wait, Colton Miller's back. We're going to put Colton Miller at left guard. Well, see, it's the ability thing again. Slater, Smith, McCoy, Humphrey, Miller, Johnson, Lawrence, Carter, Warner, Anderson, Crosby, Wilson. No, not Wilson, Garrett. Fitzpatrick, Chin, Shields, Witherspoon, Porter, Gonzalez, James. And this team is superstars. It's a 97 overall. No Eric McCoy as well. A new center in the Super Bowl is actually insane. This game is actually awful. I just moved Miller to center, and he just went down 5 overall and didn't go to center. But if I move Paris Johnson to center, then Miller goes to... it actually works. Our defensive tackles are no longer that good. But I feel like everything else is going to make up for it. So let's hop into this game. We're going to go through the entire game together and just see what happens and see if we can take down the Lombardi. Come on, gentlemen. Tell me that Joe Burrow can bring the Lombardi back to Las Vegas. I don't know the last time they won a Super Bowl. It's been so long. We're going to see if Jordan Love's fulfilling the prophecy at either 27 or 28 years. I think it's 27 years old. Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, and Bart Starr all won their Super Bowls. So we're going to super sim this whole game. After driving down the field, oh God, Fred Warner is hurt first off. And also, so it's now Fred Warner, Dexter Lawrence, and Eric McCoy. And also, they just got a 7-yard passing touchdown from Jordan Love to Tucker Kraft. And a ground-dominated drive concludes with Joe Burrow rushing it 4 yards for a touchdown. Jordan Love on 4th and 7 passes it to Matthew Golden. He drops it, and it's going to be a punt. On 3rd and 29, Marvin Mims drops the ball, and it's going to be a punt. On 3rd and 3, it's a pass from Jordan Love, knocked away by Christian Gonzalez, our first addition, and it's a punt. 1 minute 39 left. We have all timeouts. So we're going to actually hop in and watch this drive to conclude the half. We're going to see what Joe Burrow has got. Looking to pass, zips it quickly over, and that's going to be maybe the first time out. No huddle and single back. It is going to be a pass from Burrow. Looking under pressure, dumps it off. He's got Genty, and Genty's going to move up for 6 yards. All right, 2nd and 7. Burrow looks to pass, dumps it off to Genty, who gets hit hard. And it's going to probably end half. Actually, we are going for this. 3rd and 2, Burrow looks to throw, pressured, rolling off his back foot, intercepted. No way. Is intercepted with 32 seconds left. Keno Ladapo with the interception. Now Green Bay has the chance to score. 2nd and 10, Love looking to throw this time. Zips it over the intercepted. That's Jeremy Chin. The native Raider gets it to the 46-yard line. And it's 2 interceptions in the last minute of play. 2nd and 10 for Burrow. He just needs about 10 yards. He's going to check it down. Ashton Genty. He's going to get to the 40. Never stole a kicker, sadly. But this is going to be a 58-yarder here. Let's see if he can get it. A booming kick. It is no good. So now Green Bay gets a chance to score here. An insane last minute of play. Love looks, gets it out quickly, and they're going to have a shot here. 1 second on the clock for the timeout, and this is going to be even longer. It's going to be a 61-yarder, I believe. Kick is up, and is no good. Did it hit the upright? So at halftime, it'll be 7-7. Our run game is killing them. We ran it all the way down the field, and then Brock Bowers caught the 3-yard touchdown. On 3rd and goal, Max Crosby gets the 7-yard sack. And they're going to have to kick a field goal. We were up 4 in the 4th quarter. So we're going to actually hop in and watch this because I am so interested. Burrow's going to look to throw, gets it out quickly. Nacua, nobody on him, fighting and stretching for the first. 1st and 10, Burrow looks to throw quickly inside. He's got his man. That's Puka Nacua again. 2nd and inches, it's going to be a play action. Burrow looks, he is intercepted once again. I can't believe it. Whenever we watch him, he's just a turnover machine. This time it's going to be Isaiah McDuffie. 3rd and 7, Love looks to throw. Big play up. Incomplete. Knocked out of the hands of Christian Watson. Devon Witherspoon punched it out. On 4th and 7, they will have to punt it away. And they're going to look for a return here. Nowhere to go. On 1st and 10 will be a handoff up the middle. That's not even Genty. That's Travion Henderson. And we are officially chewing clock. 2nd and 4, Henderson up the middle, and he's going to fight. I wonder why we're not playing Genty, though. 1st and 10, I love this formation. Handoff up the middle. Travion Henderson has a massive hole and takes it to the 39. 1st and 10, it'll be a read option. Burrow is going to take it now, and he's got some green grass. Burrow fumbles it, and it's going to be picked up by, I'm going to assume, Nico Collins. And they're going to give them the 1st down. 2-minute warning. We are up 14-10. Green Bay has, I believe, 1 timeout left. 3rd and 9. Burrow looking covered. It is going to be a completed pass. Mims has it and has it laying downfield. Takes it to the 24 out of bounds. And ladies and gentlemen, this challenge took 2 seasons. I predicted it to take 2 seasons. And Burrow is going to kneel it down. 14-10. And who is going to be Super Bowl MVP? Lombardi will make its way down center field. I don't even know who that is. I once thought it was Randy Moss. I don't think it anymore. Burrow and Pete Carroll are holding each other in their arms as Pete Carroll will take the trophy and rise it high. Burrow is good, 153 yards. 1-2 is actually not good. He did not have a good game. Genty had 62 yards off of 13 carries. This is pretty much it. Burrow had a fumble, too. He had 3 turnovers. 46 yards for Nacua is the most on the game for anybody. Kraft had 41, a touchdown. I mean, it wasn't that impressive. A pancake out of Humphrey and Smith, the Kansas City boys, and a sack allowed out of Slater. 5 total tackles for Jalen Carter, 4 for Shields. Some TFLs, Wilson, Gonzalez, Chin, and Carter. A sack out of Crosby was a massive one. Jeremy Chin had the interception. I feel like he might win it because he also had a TFL. No forced fumbles, no blocks, safeties, touchdowns, obviously. I honestly think it's probably just going to be 0 for 1 on field goals for Prater, too. I feel like it's probably going to be that guy that I mentioned earlier, who I can't remember who it was. Statistically, our offense was honestly mid, 15th in the NFL, but I assume our defense was then, yeah, 2nd. Burrow with 3,600 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Richardson honestly played really well in the games that he played. 735, 5 and 3. Genty had 953 yards in 11 games, which is crazy. He also had 6 touchdowns. Henderson had 782 yards and 6 touchdowns. Remember, a lot of these numbers are with other teams as well. 580 and 7 for Law. Nacua with 1,200, nearly 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns, 1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns out of Marvin Mims, 802 and 6 out of Brock Bowers, and 758 and 3 out of Nico. 12 sacks allowed by Rashawn Slater, 10 out of Paris Johnson, 7 out of Charles Grant, 5 out of Miller, James, Humphrey, and Smith. What we have to remember about these is that a lot of these are, once again, just on other teams, so the numbers are going to naturally be higher. Look at this. 135 tackles, Fred Warner. 115 Devon Witherspoon. 115 Bradley Shields. And 104 Jake Washington. The rookies. We're getting the job done. 14 TFLs out of Dexter Lawrence. 12 Max Crosby. 10 Miles Garrett. Sadly, he couldn't play in the Super Bowl. We had 13 sacks out of Dexter Lawrence. 12.5 out of Crosby. 8.5 out of Carter. These guys were nasty. 5 picks out of Gonzalez. He led the league. 1 out of McFadden, Washington, and Porter. 9 deflections, Devon Witherspoon. 7 Washington, Warner, and Stokes. 3 forced fumbles out of Fred Warner. And 3 out of Christian Gonzalez. This is nasty. 1 out of Shields, James, Garrett, and Orgy. Blocks. 1 out of Garrett and Orgy again. I mean, he was a good special teams guy, I guess. Safeties out of Orgy and Dexter Lawrence. He had what a season. A fumble, block kick, and safety. No defensive touchdowns. Prater didn't have the best year. 71% of block kick and a 55. Cole had a good year, though. 3K yards. Jeremy Chin wins Super Bowl MVP. I thought he would. And NFL MVP is Josh Allen. Coach of the Year is the Giants, Ben Johnson. That's weird. Offensive Player of the Year is Rashee Rice. Defensive Player of the Year is TJ Watt. That is kind of crazy. But that is going to do it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. And goodbye.